All right, everybody, buckle up, because today we're diving into something a little different, a little out there even.
Out there? How?
Okay, so you know how every year everyone waits for the big Super Bowl logo reveal?
Right, yeah.
Well, there's this conspiracy theory
A conspiracy theory.
about the Super Bowl logos.
Yeah. This theory that the colors of the logo actually predict who's going to win the championship.
Okay, I got to hear this.
Right. So, remember back in 22, Bengals and Rams, right?
Yep.
The logo that year, orange and yellow, Bengals colors, orange, Rams, you guessed it, yellow.
Interesting.
Then 23 rolls around, Chiefs, Eagles, that logo, red and green, Chiefs, red, Eagles, green. And then, get this year, Chiefs and Eagles are back, and wouldn't you know it,
The logo is red and green again.
bingo. 3 out of 4 years, what are the odds?
Okay, so this theory, how long has it been around?
Well, it kind of popped up around the same time the NFL started switching up their logos.
You mean back in 2022 when they went from the generic silver designs to these bolder, more colorful logos?
Mhm.
Exactly. Before that, it was all kind of just silver and, I don't know, generic football-y. So no real way to predict anything.
And that's when this whole thing started to gain traction, huh?
Seems like it. But full disclosure, there's a bit of a snag in this theory. 2024.
Ah, yes. The Chiefs versus the 49ers. The logo that year was, what was it, purple and red?
Right. Doesn't really match up with either team.
So not a perfect system, clearly.
The theory is.
Exactly. But even with that 2024 outlier, it's still pretty wild. 3 out of 4 years, that's got to be statistically improbable, right?
Right. That's what everyone's saying.
Plus, the NFL isn't exactly helping to clear things up.
You mean they've been totally silent on this whole thing?
Pretty much. No confirmations, no denials, no winks, no nudges, nothing. Which, of course, makes it even more suspicious.
Oh,
right?
for sure. Social media has been blowing up, too. I saw this one theory that the NFL is using the logo to, subliminally influence who wins, like mind control.
Wow. Okay, that one's a bit much, even for me.
I know, right? But it's fun to see everyone getting so into it. But honestly, what are the actual chances of this being real? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Well, the odds of randomly picking 2 colors that end up matching the Super Bowl teams 2 years in a row, pretty slim.
Yeah.
Astronomically slim.
But then doesn't that make the fact that it happened 3 out of 4 years even weirder?
It does. But we also have to consider something called confirmation bias.
Information bias.
Confirmation, I'm not familiar.
It's a psychological thing where basically once you have an idea in your head,
Hmm.
you tend to notice things that confirm that idea and ignore evidence that contradicts it.
Okay, so you're saying that maybe we're all just so focused on this logo theory that we're seeing patterns where there aren't any.
Exactly. It's like we see
Yeah.
thousands of logos every day, right? But since this theory is out there, we're hyper aware of any color combo that might fit. Our brains are looking for those connections, even if they're not really there.
Yeah. So it could all be a big coincidence, and we're just tricking ourselves into believing it's more than that. It's possible, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's still pretty fun to think about, right?
Totally.
Right.
So what would it take, I guess, to convince you that this is actually legit, more than just coincidence?
Well, I'd need some hard evidence. Maybe the NFL finally breaking their silence and admitting they've been pulling the strings all along. A leaked memo, something like that. I don't know.
Maybe a secret meeting where they pick the logo colors based on some elaborate algorithm that predicts the winner?
Or maybe they just spin a giant wheel with all the teams and colors on it. Who knows?
That would be amazing. But hey, even if it's all just chance, it's definitely changed how we watch the logo reveal, right?
Definitely. It adds this whole other layer of anticipation and intrigue. Suddenly we're all amateur detectives trying to crack the color code.
Right. It's like, okay, what are those colors telling us?
And honestly, it gives us something fun to talk about leading up to the big game. A little mystery, a little playfulness. It's a reminder that even in something as serious as the NFL, there's still room for a little bit of fun.
Totally. So yeah, no matter what you believe, pay attention to that logo reveal this year. You never know. Maybe it'll give us a clue.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll just have fun trying to figure it out.
Exactly. It's a win-win situation.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. And hey, let us know your thoughts on this whole logo conspiracy theory. Do you think it's real? Or are we all just seeing what we want to see? Hit us up on social media.
We'd love to hear your theories.
Until next time, happy Super Bowl watching.
Enjoy the game.
And keep your eyes on that logo.